was the BossBot headquarters. That was put in over 2 years ago. Field offices? You've done one, you've done them all. Big deal. And that was a year ago. How many streets are dominated by them because people are tired of them? The cards you get for defeating them are pure crap. There are no toon tasks that require you to defeat them, and you don't get much in the way of gag multipliers in the penthouse. They are useless. Accessories? Big whoop. But worst of all is Disney's coddling of new players, letting them wander about wherever they want. So now you have red monkeys sneaking their way through the factory all the time. I'm seeing 15 laugh toons with level 2 gags trying to fight the VP. Disney put the Lawbot headquarters in the Burg, then made a shortcut to get there. So small toons made it impossible for higher toons to find a good team for the DA's office. They put the BossBot headquarters off Donald Stock, where all a toon has to do is go down 2 easy streets and cross 3 playgrounds, making it hard for high toons that need the front 3. Remember, you need to defeat a bunch of version 2.0 cogs to get your BossBot suit, and that is the only place you can get them. In other words, Disney defeated the very purpose the factory, the mint, the DA's office, and the Cog Golf Club were created for. That being a place where toons could get the merit, cog bucks, jury notices, and stock options necessary to take on the bosses of each type of cog. They made it entirely too easy for toons who had no legitimate purpose for being there to disrupt it. They made it easier and easier and easier for toons who knew nothing about good fighting to disrupt the play of those that did, and to stand in their way of accomplishing something. The Cellbot headquarters was imaginative when it first came out. The Mint was less so, since you could no longer make choices of direction. The DA's office and the Cog Golf Club were simply the Mint, simplified and redecorated, nothing more. It's almost like they hired a company outside of Disney to design the game, then took it over themselves, thought they could do improvements just as well, frankly blew it big time. And when the high toons get so frustrated with the little toons who get into things that they have no business attempting, that they start trying to eliminate them from play, the high toons are the ones getting punished. Except jerks like Dragon, who are still allowed to play. I have documented his harassment to Disney over and over again. He makes videos of his harassment of toons, and Disney does nothing. Absolutely nothing. They have put in animated street objects that actually made street fighting harder, because they delay the start of the battle long enough for another cog to join the fight. And you get what? A 10% bonus on only certain gags, which does next to nothing to make the fight any easier. Plainly and simply, Disney has ruined what used to be a great game. And it's almost like they don't care. They've put in things that either make no difference or actually make the game worse. And they ignore the real problems. Several times I emailed them with bugs that they have attempted to claim were not bugs, until I rubbed their noses in the fact that what I was seeing was supposed to be impossible, yet was happening all the time. Just one example. For a while, toons could accumulate floors that would never go away. So just about every district's toon platoon was dominated by toons with twirling gold stars and an absurd number of floors defeated. Disney tried to tell me a dedicated team of toons could do that. That was until I pointed out to them that I knew how many buildings there actually were in a district, and that if every building had gotten invaded, an unlikely scenario, and made into a 5-story cog building, an even less likely scenario, and this dedicated team managed to take them all down, an even less likely scenario, and not a single one of them was re-invaded, an even less likely scenario, that after clearing out the entire district, every single building, they would not have the number of floors I'm seeing every single toon on the toon platoon having. And even then, it would only be 4 of them. Not the 10 I'm looking at. The rest would have nothing. Zip. Zero. Nada. Because there would be nothing for them to get. There's a ceiling on the number of floors that can be defeated. It cannot go higher. After rubbing their noses in it, they finally fixed it. But this happens again and again and again. They would rather deny there is a problem than to do something about it. To this date, they still have not fixed the problems with the golf balls in the CEO. They're supposed to slow him down. They do absolutely nothing. And as a result, the game has become a pain to play. It's clear to me that Toontown has passed its prime, and is going downhill fast. I have better places to spend my money and my time. Maybe I'll start a new blog about that, but don't count on it. Now, I will still be coming back here and checking on comments, and I will report harassment. I will answer questions I can, but realize anything new develops, I won't be able to answer. So long, and thanks for all the fish. is wrong here? Stop streaming. Why?
Did you get it sorted out, Coach?
Nope. It's not
Rats.
control room. Alright. That says it's live. Now, let's go to the watch page and see what it says. There we go.
Yes.
Alright.
Coach Zucchini. Here we go.
Alright, now,
Figure it out.
hang on. I need to go back to here. And can I adjust the size of it? I'll adjust the size of this while it's going on. I got a better idea. Let's do that and see what that does. That's much
By the
better.
way.
Thank you.
Do you have the comments disabled for a reason?
No, but if I can change it now,
Probably not.
and find out if there's a way. Let's see, go back to the live control room. Comments now, yes. Changes. And now let's go back to the watch page. And wow, there we go. Alright, let me get back to the watch page. Alright, there we go. Oh, look at this. Yeah, everybody must be on. Now let's see. What have I got that I have to do? No, that's my gags. Yeah, I'm working on my sound and tune-up and lore, particularly tune-up and sound. And let's see, where's there's an invasion going on?
There's a bean counter one going on in Colorful Canvas. There's a Mingler one going on in Oyster Oasis.
I don't want to go to the Mingler one. Let's just go with the bean counter. Bean counter, let's go. Let's see if I can get first. Alright, there we go. How many minutes is left on that, by the way?
The bean counter has actually only about 2 minutes left.
Yeah.
Run.
I'm going as fast as I can. Alright. We're on the street now. There you go, bean counter. Whew, just ended. Grab the last one. Alright. Let's lure him first. Lure in there. Alright. How did I get my lure so good? Same way you get to Carnegie Hall. Practice, practice, practice. No, I did not use buildings.
No, and in fact, over the weekend, there was a double experience thing they had hosted.
Right, so they were doing
Got double gag
experience.
experience.
Yeah, and they also, and during invasions it was quadruple. That helped a lot. yeah, if you find the right ones, it was great. But I wasn't about to go up into buildings because, you know, darn full and well, if I were to go into buildings, I'd find somebody trying to tune their gags, trying to work on their gags. Okay, so all we now have now is that Mingler invasion, right?
Correct.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna head to Selbach headquarters. Here we are in the Selbach headquarters. Selbach headquarters is a great way to train your mid to upper level gags simply because there are generally whole bunches of them around and you can see them all and run from one to the next. Level 5. I'll take it. We will take this one, yes. And it seems like everybody wants to play with them. Okay. And we got people doing lore and one doing squirt. Alright. Going to the lore works, then the squirt will likely take him out. Because he gets knocked out. Yep. All cogs in the courtyard of the Selbach headquarters have knockback. All of them. And dancing, dancing. We're going dancing. Here we go. Okay, now we're gonna grab this. Smiling. When isn't he smiling? Glad handers are always smiling. They look like Mr. Hollywood. You ever notice that? The head of a glad hander looks almost exactly like that of a Mr. Hollywood.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of I was really frustrated yesterday. Apparently they had an all-day Cellbot invasion going on, what one of our other friends told me. But not one Cellbot could I find. It was a Mr. Hollywood. They were all glad. I find a lot of glad handers, a lot of the other different types, but not one Mr. Hollywood.
That's because you're on the street, right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know it was, but I didn't have anyone to help me in the building, so.
I know. I'm just letting you know, that's why.
Yes, I know. They're building only. I'm aware of that. It's just every time I saw the faces, I know they're very similar. I go, is that,
Yep.
no,
Is that, no. No, it's a glad hander. Oh, wait, what about that? No, it's another glad hander. Oh, what about that? No, that's another glad hander.
Rats.
Yeah, exactly. Rats. I wonder how much longer it's going to be before I have 30 people surrounding me!
Who knows?
I know, it won't be long. I mean, I was attracting people just standing there. Somebody said, oh my god, the coach is on! Yeah, I'm not using speed chat. Why should I use speed chat? I'm using this to the screen. It's easier for me to just say something. Say something. That's one way. Whoops. It's over. Let's see. Level 4. What? I missed it. That's okay. Alright. Here we go. There's more sound. Wait. Tune up instead. Maybe go back to the little bit harder sound.
I need to work on developing my tune-up as well, but
Yeah. And I figured now would be a time when, most of the fans would be coming home from school and be getting on Toontown. And I figured, oh my gosh,
flames.
Medicinal planes, here we go. Medicinal planes, we're going to be medicinal planes.
18 minutes. 18 minutes.
Medicinal planes, bloodsuckers, here we go. I don't really care what type I get, I just want to get the, there is nothing here. There is nothing here. Not a single bloodsucker. Nothing. How's that possible?
Well, because stupid, that's why.
Look at that. There's no bloodsuckers here. Alright, let's go over to the factory here. Bloodsuckers here. Yeah, lots of them over here. I found them. Found bloodsuckers all over here.
Good for you, Coach.
Yeah, I know. No, I'm not gonna go in the factory. I don't consider my gags high enough. I'm not gonna be like those people that, you know, sneak their way through. I'm going to earn my way through. That's all there is to it. If that means that I wait until they're all level 6, then I wait until they're all level 6. Oh my gosh, the coach got hurt? How is that possible? You feel English? That's impossible. Tulip is one of those things that is a rare situation where anyone will get upset at you at doing a tune-up. Very rare. The only time I can think of is if somebody is trying to do a higher one, and you come in with a feather and basically steal their tune-up, then they might get upset. Alright. Now I have to go back and get gags. I will be back shortly. Must get gags. Here we are. Choose what you want to buy. I want to buy that, and this, and this, and that, and that, and this, and this, and that. It's difficult to get the high score because it's not responding the way it should.
Of course not. I'll be right back.
Turn your phone off. Alright. Now we get back.
Well, of course.
A hidden tune. Somebody's starting a jelly bean thing. Get more of those. More jelly beans.
I want jelly beans.
More jelly beans! Yes! And these ones because Yeah, that's one of the differences between TTR and TTI. TTR still has the small jelly bean jar that you carry around and the big one in your home. And once you put the one in your home, then that's it. One in your home, however, I think goes all the way up to 10,000. So anything that, you know, you can fit in your jelly bean jar, you carry around, automatically goes into that one.
A second bloodsucker invasion just put it over its step.
Why do I think my gags aren't good enough for the factory? Because none of them are over level 5. That's why. I want to get them all up to at least level 5, perhaps level 6 before I go into the factory. That's just the way I am. Look, oh look, I'm missing out on all the jelly beans. Ah, that's because I'm trying to tune my gags, not get jelly beans. Alright, let's go over here. Yes, it's nice to have jelly beans, but I can get jelly beans right. But anyway, I really don't like them.
Of
Alright.
course not.
I'm gonna use sound on lures, on Lord Con. Now the reason I'm doing that is because we're out on the street. Not as much. And besides, we're only seeing one. And you ran in, correct. That's the other reason. Yeah, that was quick. Alright. Yeah, let's find another. Bloodsuckers. Where did all the bloodsuckers go?
They don't like you no more.
Somebody shown a crucifix or something. Alright. Whoa! I just got pulled into a fight, which is okay. I was trying to find a fight. Anyway. Oh, good. Turn up.
Taking it away from me. I need to
Oh, that's
develop
okay.
mine too.
Well,
That's
that's
okay.
okay. I'm sorry. It's just
You're the important one anyway, so that's
Why?
fine.
You could let your chin up there. That's fine. I mean, it was, that one, the megaphone can only do a maximum of 6 per thing, and there would have still left room for mine, you know. It's no big deal. Yeah, that's one of the things you need to know about how tune-up is done. Tune it from right to left and low to high. So you know which tune-ups are going to occur in, because the last ones obviously have less likely a chance to hit, simply because everyone may be already tuned up. Oh look, somebody's saying hi to them. Hi mom! Yeah, right. Yeah, like your mom is watching a
Yay!
yeah, like your mom is watching a Coach Zucchini stream. Yeah, sure they are. Whoa, there it is. Aha, I caught everyone